Greetings and welcome to Monster Legends and the Titan Invasion. Yes, it is finally here, the long-promised new event. And it is pretty cool, frankly. Alright, so what this comes down to is you have 10 teams. You have 10 teams that are competing to do the most damage against him. He's the center of attention. He doesn't seem to mind, too. And what it is you have to basically earn your opportunity to attack him. At the moment, we are at the stage where we have to complete 9 quests in order to get a chance to attack him. At the moment, we can't do that. Other people are attacking him, but you can tell because his health is actually dropping. But we have one more quest to do, and then we will be able to attack him as well. So I'm going to cover that as well. Not at the moment, obviously, but we're going to talk about the rest of the event. So we get these quests. They're pretty similar to that of the ones regarding the race. That is, as you can see right there, the first guide, the first team member to craft 5 level 3 ruins and stuff like that. They had the same kind of thing. The team must get this much food. The team must get this much money. You know, this number of players must collect this. They must hatch this. The same type of ones. No really annoying ones, though, so far. And the way it works is once you've completed the 9, you can then attack him and do damage. So let's go to here. Okay, as you can see, we're actually in 3rd place. We've been doing pretty darn well, and I'm very happy with that. So anyway, it's over here. This looks very familiar now. This is more or less the way it works for the races. Except at this point, if you qualify, you're going to get a legendary, which is pretty nice. You know, if this is stepping in for the races, I don't have any problem with that. So anyway, let's look at this. All right, so now, if the team who comes in first place, who does the most damage, is going to get this guy right here. Let's take a look at him. Right, this is, I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm not even going to try, right? Anyway, this guy is Darkness. He's a legendary. Obviously, he's not going to be quite as strong as he is in this Titan battle, but I'm sure he's pretty strong as it is. He's got a lot of nasty abilities. Anyway, he's Dragon, he's Evil Legions, and he's a superhero? Okay. I'm not going to argue with that. And anyway, he is the grand prize. Of course, I'm guessing by the millions of damage points will determine how powerful he is. That does seem to be it. But you know what? As you can look over, considering this has been going for like a day and a little bit more, I think everybody's going to, who wins him is going to get 3 stars on him. Because, look at the scores there on the side. So we'll see how it happens in the future. Maybe they make adjustments to that. Anyway, whoever comes in first place will also get this fellow. Was he ranked up here? Yes, I can't. It's kind of covering up the number of stars there. I'm guessing he's ranked up twice. So that's probably what you would be getting with him. This is Cryo10, of course. He is pretty good. He's pretty good. Of course, ranked up a couple of times. He's very good. So that would be what, and also you get 70 Elementium. So that would be whoever wins first place. Now, the second place will also get a twice ranked up Cryo10, and they will get 50 Elementium and 3 million food, which is kind of, that can be easily handled, right? The food. Okay, whoever comes in 3rd place, and currently we're in 3rd place. We have a pretty comfortable lead. As long as we keep up the attacking, there shouldn't be a problem with that. But whoever wins 3rd place will get Krugpo. I think that's the way you say it. Krugpo? Anyway, he is once ranked up for 3rd place. He is a legendary. He's Darkness. I don't have him. I would very much like to have him. I'm hoping we can hold that position. Wouldn't mind getting into 2nd place, but considering we're 10 million behind, I don't think so. So I'm thinking holding on to 3rd place would be pretty cool. Just saying. All right, for whoever comes in 4th to 6th place will also get Krugpo, but they will not get him ranked up. Just a plain old one. Well, you know what? That's pretty good, frankly. That's pretty good. So at the moment, I'm saying we're kind of a lock to get him. We just want to get him ranked up once. 4th to 6th will also get 20 Elementium and 1.5 million food. No, that is not 15 million food. Okay, so if anybody who doesn't end up in the first 6 spots, who does qualify, and I think at the moment there's only one who hasn't qualified, I'm guessing that maybe that's a team that has one person or something like that. I'm guessing that's a dead team because there's no points at all. Either that or they just haven't completed any of the 9 quests. I guess you have to complete all 9 of the quests at least once in order to get in there. So I'm guessing that they're just not counted in this. Everybody else seems to have gotten to 2 million pretty quickly. Just saying. So basically everybody else is going to get Octex. He's not bad. If you don't have a metal legendary, he's pretty good. I would probably use mine more, except I seem to remember having a rune slot issue with him. Besides, I have a lot of good metal ones. Just saying. So anyway, I do notice that there is something suspiciously missing from this screen, and I'm wondering why that is. There is no record of individual contributions. And stepping aside for a moment, as a team leader, I really don't like that. Because in the last time we had a race, it helps to see whether people are contributing and whether or not it's time for somebody to go. You know, when we started the previous race, of the 30 that started, at the end there were 2 who had zeros in terms of contribution. They were not on the team shortly after. So, I mean, I like to be able to reward individuals who do good, and of course, if people who don't want to contribute, show them the door. I don't know why they did that. I mean, if you look on the side here, there's a tab that looks like it should be there. On both sides, actually. You got team rewards, but then shouldn't individual rewards be there as well? And over on the right, you have teams, and there's a slot where... I don't know why that's not there. I mean, even if it was just the damage that was being kept track of, I would like that. But I mean, I just don't understand why it's not there. I don't understand why it's not there. So anyway, stepping back for a moment, if this is the replacement for races, I don't have a problem with that. So as long as the stages don't become crazy, and they haven't, they've all been very reasonable so far. So as long as those stages are reasonable, this is going to be working out very well. They even put like special access to the group chat over on the side, which I appreciate. So anyway, they do have rules, though. They do have rules in terms of at the top. Mostly, it's been all legendaries with just a change in element once in a while. I haven't done this one yet because obviously we haven't gotten to this guy yet. It was actually kind of funny because I had my combo going earlier, the special one. I'll talk about that when we get into the fight. And I was about to lay a really solid blow on him when he just died. And I really felt cheated, frankly. I really did. So anyway, I'm guessing that it's not going to be very long before we get to this fellow. So that is actually going to be the second part of this video. So we have this Titan invasion. We have this guy in the center. Essentially, it's a big boss fight. Now, we'll talk about the details of fighting him later and what I've learned. I used a lot of different combos on him, and I've learned some things. I've learned that there is one character who is very effective to use against him. And we're going to when that time of the fight begins. Okay, it is on. He's on there, and the little fight icon is up, so let's go in and do some damage. Okay, once again, the battle rules are fire attribute, legendary, legendaries. So let's get going. Alright, now, that is the team that I had mostly. Now, unfortunately, they did one substitution that I didn't want to do. I used Sparta the last time for damage, but it's not who I want to use now. So the combo that I was using before was, I was using Sparta, I was using Kethor up here, and I was using Ingvar. So I can't use Sparta now, so I'm going to be using Bones for damage. So I'm going to put Ingvar in. Now there's a reason, there's a combo for keeping them alive for a long time. So at least one that I've been using. It's just one of the combos I'm using here. Basically the fight's going to go on for 10 minutes. And after that, you know, if all your guys are still alive, you just lost. So let's just jump in here now. Okay, now he really does not like Kethor. Now, one thing he is very susceptible to is blinding. It's one of the few really things you can get on him. You can get dots going on him too. As a matter of fact, I'm just going to get him on fire here. He doesn't do a percentage damage. It's a specific amount of damage. Okay, mind control. Okay, he missed. He does do possession. He does seem to like doing Kethor a lot, although now apparently he seems to like doing him. Okay, don't miss! Alright, now, first things first. Let's get a shield up. Hold on. Yeah, they made it very difficult to actually select. If you want to select them, basically, you go to like their lower left of the individual. And he didn't miss him, he did hit him, but he got the shield. Alright, now the thing you'll notice about this is, okay, now unfortunately his attacks are really crap against this guy. So he's there for healing, he's there for shielding. He's there for encouragement. So we keep regeneration going, we keep stamina going, and hopefully Bones keeps doing the damage. And he puts nightmares on, which is unfortunate, but they do have shields on now. And okay, at the moment he doesn't have the blinding anymore. Mind you, this is not going to get you amazing damage, but it is going to keep your team going because he can end these fights really quickly. When he decides, okay, this is going to be... remove negative stats effects. When he decides, when he uses his special attack, if you guys are not, if you're, okay, that's actually rather nice. I'm going to have himself buff for that one. When he decides to use his special attack, if you guys... Good. If your guys do not have shields on, you're likely just going to die outright. Alright, this is, Alright. Daddy's coming. Now, he is darkness, so light will do the most damage. Okay, we need him blind. He's dazed at the moment. Yeah, back to blinding. It's very effective. As you can see, light attacks are very effective too. Okay, missing. Okay, we need our shields back. Yeah, that's special damage, but you know what? It's free, so why not? Now, the thing about the order, the attack order, it seems very chaotic. You'll notice that Kethor hasn't gone for a while, and you'll notice at the top, he's not going again for quite a while. It just seems at times to be complete chaos. And every once in a while, this guy just will jump in. You know, that actually did more damage than Daddy did, didn't it? Okay, we have a problem right now, unless... Yeah, look how far it is till Kethor can act. Alright, another Bone Chomp. Okay, now we got some of him. Alright, encouragement. We need encouragement going here. Okay, and then blinding. Now, after this is done, you can keep running teams through this as much as you want to get as many points. Okay, that's not good. He usually, for me, was going after Kethor a lot, who is actually immune to possession. Alright, do you want to just charge? Discouragement. I don't think he has any special attacks, so that really isn't a big problem. Oh, Dad is coming home again. You know what? Do I want to do that? I'm thinking, oh, you know what I do want to do? I want to set him on fire. Alright, why don't I just call Daddy, and then we'll just do that. Then I need to set him on fire again. Okay, now he's blind and dazed, which is good because those stack. Alright, let's get him on fire. He's no longer blind, though. Okay, now, finally, it's been a while, huh? Okay, we need our shield. Oh, he doesn't have access to the shields yet. Oh, he doesn't have access to anything. Because he's been sitting there doing nothing this whole time. He is going to be acting a lot in the future here. I just hope he doesn't do his special before we can get the shield down. Lots of missing. Very good. Give me the shield. Okay, well, he can purge stuff, and he can do a little bit of healing on Ingvar. Okay. Oh, Daddy just wants to keep showing up. So, yeah, let Daddy keep showing up here. So basically I got support, I got healing, and I got damage. Mind you, if I lose the guy in the front, I'm in a lot of trouble. Yes, finally. Okay, we'll get the shields down. 100% shield. Okay, now he gets 2 attacks in a row. So if he uses his special... Yeah, I don't know what's up with that. It says it doesn't seem to... He seems to try to put regeneration on himself. Okay, that's the problem. Luckily, we had shields on. Yes, make sure you have a shield on for that one. No sense in doing that right now. Alright, why don't we just do a little bit of damage. Yeah, darkness doesn't do a lot of darkness, and let's face it, Keithor is not a damage dealer in the first place. Let's alright, just do the bone chomp. Who? That's not good. That could go very badly. Okay, and I don't get a chance to purge it. Oh, wonderful. He chose wisely. Okay, can I get Oh, I don't have that. See, Ingvar hasn't gone for a while, and he's not going for a while again, which means I can't get the blindness down. Yeah, the attack order is very chaotic. Very, very chaotic. Now we get it. Alright, I need the blindness down. Oh, that is so very bad. Okay, I'm thinking getting the burning down is probably more important than the bone chomp. But we can just follow it up with a bone chomp. Okay, now I might lose bones. Okay, bone chomp again? Okay, you got stuff for me? Like healing? Thank you. Hold on. Ingvar is coming up. We have to be able to survive this. Okay, that... I can purge that. I can purge that. Alright. I got Ingvar coming up. I'm going to be doing... yeah, I'm going to be doing encouragement. That'll get rid of that. Okay. A little hard to select these guys sometimes. A little hard to select these guys. Yeah, a lot of damage there. Okay. Can we get... I can't do the stunning one. Not the stunning one. I can't do the blinding. Okay, now I might be able to do it. Okay, blinding. I only have a minute left. A minute and a half left in this fight, though. I only have a minute and a half left in this fight. Okay, healing. I don't have shields up. If he does his big one... Now I have shields. Alright, and just a stunning attack. Of course, he can't be stunned. He's immune to all forms of control. Also, speed runes apparently have absolutely no impact. Oh, that is really not good. Tell me you have encouragement. Please tell me you have... You have encouragement, which is going to get rid of that nasty, nasty... yeah, selecting. Very hard sometimes. You have to go to the lower left of the creature. I only have 30 seconds left. Okay, another one. I don't have a lot of time left, so I'm just doing bone chomps. 8 seconds! Come on, give me another bone chomp! Ah! Okay, well, I did nearly 80,000, which isn't too bad at all for me. I don't think so. So I would use variations on that. Basically, you got to work on a team. Now, you want to do a lot of damage to him, and he's susceptible to light. So there are obvious creatures you can use that will do a lot of single target damage, and some of them are light indeed. I was using Sparta, of course, because basically he's entirely single target damage, and if you can keep him alive and keep his stamina up, he can do a lot of damage. Especially, as I said, what happened was Whirlwind came up. I did Bloodthirsty. I actually had a damage boost on him, and I was about to attack, and he died, and I felt cheated, you know? So anyway, that's the way it works. Now, you just basically, you go in and you pick another team. Now, the one thing I don't like about this setup, notice I can't use these guys for 2 hours, which is fine. It's fine. But it doesn't, if I go in here, it doesn't indicate that I can't use any of them. Now, I realize at the moment he's not there. Now, watch this. If I pick him, it doesn't say there's anything wrong with using Bones again. I mean, they should have a timeout on that. They have that already, in other parts of the game. So if you, like, for instance, I was doing a lot of fights with this when it first came out. I'm going to be doing them after this video. We really should be able to see whether or not we've used something or not, because I did so many fights, I wasn't really sure who I'd used already, So, and in this case, Dharma's Bodyguard isn't really as useful because you can't lay the effect on him that makes him susceptible to damage. None of those work. But as you saw, dazing works, blinding works, dots do work on him, and you can actually see the difference in them. You'll see that Nightmare isn't really very good. You'll see that bleeding is good. You'll see that these other ones are good, but the dots do work. They just don't do a percentage. They do a set amount, and it is different for each dot. So anyway, so that is the, let's just go all the way back here. That is the Titan fight, the Titan invasion. Basically, you just keep fighting him now until he's dead. And basically the team in the end with the highest score is going to win. And in the moment, we're in third place. I don't know if we're still in third place. We're still in third place. All right, so now I need to get back to work because we got to do as much damage to this guy as possible. So anyway, thank you very much for your attention. I really appreciate it. And play games because games are fun. See ya.